Is the digital marketing allowed to get an income source for a job working with a non-Islamic companies? Like for example, they are in Asia, they are in some continent, and they get a contract from a non-Muslim companies over the internet. Are they allowed to do the digital marketing, like social media marketing or any kind of marketing? What I have come to realize, like through my research, what I have realized, many countries where the currency is low, all those people, like the freelancers, they're trying to find the jobs into the foreign countries, working with them. But most of them, more than I believe would be 95% of them are doing the forbidden things, like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Africa. It could be any Muslim country. They're working with the non-Islamic countries like in America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, or whatever the foreign countries are, in Europe, in UK, in any countries. All they care about is to get an income. And how shaitan fooled them? If someone is doing wrong, you are not getting a sin. Your job is to just give you a job and that's it. But as a Muslim, we are being specially blessed. In Surah Al-Imran, in verse number 110, Allah says, "Kuntum khayra ummatin ukhrijat lin-nas wa ta'muruna bil ma'ruf wa tanhauna 'anil munkar wa tu'minuna billah." These are the special people who control the evil, and they do not do the evil, and they stop other people from doing an evil. So all these people working in a subcontinent, like in Asian countries, they're working with the foreign companies. They fail to realize what kind of, for example, it's a video editing, graphic designing, anything, digital marketing. They fail to realize what kind of company they are working with. Maybe they will get some kind of music video, any video editing that includes a woman in there. They will have some company where they have to do the graphic designing, has a woman in there of something forbidden, and they are doing it for the sake of money. Now how shaitan fools them? You have a family to survive. You have to get this job. If you don't get it, your family is going to die. So here's the point to understand. For the sake of money, for the family, you give the priority to your family over the commandments of Allah, and you give the priority to your family or to the money over the commandments of the Prophet ﷺ. So your family is important, the income is more important. Allah is not important, the Prophet ﷺ is not important. Astaghfirullah, A'udhu Billah. When we say La ilaha, so that means Allah is number one. Number two, Prophet ﷺ, then the rest of the world. The Prophet ﷺ says, you will not have an iman until you love me more than anything else. We say we love the Prophet ﷺ, yet we are doing what is against the Prophet ﷺ. They're doing a graphic designing, they are doing the video editing, wedding, movies editing, music videos. But what about the electronics and all these things? These things are allowed. But all these freelancers, it is requested to please, when you do the digital marketing, do not give the priority to the money or the family over the commandments of Allah and over the commandments of the Prophet ﷺ. But we claim we love Allah, we claim we love the Prophet ﷺ. Yet what we are doing, it is against them. In one of the hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said, the one who is doing in sin, if someone is helping in a sin, he gets the same credit for that. He will get the same credit. The one who started the sin and the one who is helping all comes to the same category. All of them fall into the same sin. But the example was about alcohol. But it's general rule to every sin, not just an alcohol. So similarly, when you get a graphic designing, there's a woman in there, there's semi-naked, the whole naked, or even a general images of a woman, it is allowed to touch them. We are not even allowed to watch the Ghair Mahram, and you're doing the image editings, and you're making ad banners, and you're doing the video editing, wedding editings, you put adding a music in there. These all are haram rizq. This rizq is not halal. Because what is against Allah, what is against the Prophet ﷺ, it's haram. It's regardless you justify your nafs. It is okay, it is not okay. You're giving a priority to the income, you're giving the priority to your family just to survive. You astaghfirullah, you leave Allah on a side and you leave the commandments of the Prophet ﷺ on a side, and you give the priority to the income and the job, and being a freelancer, it doesn't matter what somebody is doing, so you're gonna just help it. So that risk is not a halal. So when somebody is doing a digital marketing, social media marketing, or any kind of like a Google ad campaign, or the Facebook campaigns, or any Instagram campaigns, TikTok campaigns, or any campaigns, you must verify it does not include a music or anything that is forbidden, because that risk is not halal. It becomes halal when something is permissible, like could be a selling a car. It could be an electronic store, or it could be any type of like a merchandise, and it could be a clothing store. But yet you have to come to, when it comes to the clothing stores and things like that, you have to still see that the clothing category divides into many subcategories. What kind of clothing? So yet we have to be careful as a Muslim. We have to be very strong in our faith. When it comes to dealing with a non-Muslim, we need to be careful. We are a Muslim, that's number one. We worship one Allah, we follow His commandments, and then we follow the footsteps of the Prophet ﷺ. Regardless, somebody give you $1 million to do that, don't do it, because you're selling your iman, you're selling your faith just for the money to do the digital marketing. Don't do it. This risk is not halal, because you might have your dunya, but your akhirah is not good. Do something what is good. It's better to work within Islamic companies. It's better to work something what is permissible, rather than displeasing Allah, displeasing the Prophet ﷺ, getting that haram risk in your family and that children.